अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। गाइस, आज की वीडियो में हम बात कर रहे हैं पैरानेजल साइनस के बारे में। पैरानेजल साइनस आर द कैविटीज फाउंड इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ द मैक्सिला, फ्रंटल, स्फिनॉइड एंड एथमॉइड बोन्स। दे आर लाइंड विद द mucoperiosteum and filled with air. They communicate with the nasal cavity through relatively small apertures. The maxillary and sphenoidal sinuses are present in rudimentary form at the birth, and they enlarge appreciably after the 8th year and become fully formed in adolescence. Drainage of the mucus and the function of the paranasal sinus. The mucus produced by the mucous membrane is moved into the nose by the ciliary action of the columnar cells. The drainage of the mucus is also achieved by the siphon action created during the blowing of nose. The function of the sinus is to act as resonator to voice. They may reduce the weight of skull when the apertures of the sinus are blocked, or they become filled with the fluid. The quality of the voice is marked changed. Lateral wall of the nasal cavity showing the sensory innervation of the mucous membrane, and nasal septum showing the sensory innervation of the mucous membrane. Here you can see the lateral wall of the nasal cavity showing the anterior supply of the mucous membrane and nasal septum, etc. Examination of the nasal cavity. The examination of the nasal cavity may be carried out by inserting a speculum through the external nares by the means of a mirror, and in the latter case the concha and the posterior border of the septum can be visualized. It should be remembered that the sinus septum is rarely situated in the midline. A severely deviated septum may interface with the drainage of the nose and the paranasal sinus. Fracture involving the nasal bones are common. Blows directed from the front may cause one or both nasal bones of the displaced downward and inward. Lateral fracture also occur, which one nasal bone is driven inward and the other outward, and the nasal septum is usually involved. The infection of the nasal cavity. The infection of the nasal cavity can spread in a variety of the directions, and the paranasal sinus are especially prone to infection. The organism may spread via the nasal part of the pharynx and the auditory tube to the middle ear. It is possible for the organism to ascend to the meanings of the anterior cranial fossa along the sheets of the nerves through the cribriform plate and produce meningitis. Foreign bodies in the nose. The foreign bodies in the nose are common in the children. They presence our nasal septum, and existence of the folded shield-like concha may impaction and retention of the balloons, peas and small toys relatively easy. Thank you so much guys for watching.